I was working on one of my projects the other day, and I realized I'd gotten a little lazy with naming. So I went to this directory here, and I clicked on it, and I wanted to find a particular file, but sometimes I have 10, 20, maybe 100 in here. I wanted to find all the ones related to a monitor. No problem. So all I want to do is go over here and click in the search and just type in the word monitor, which you see here that I did. But what happens? Nothing found. I can't find those files. Why? Now, the reason for that is because Windows does not search the entire string character by character. It looks for certain characters to define different words. It'll start at the beginning, and if you search for sample, you'll find that. But if you search for video here, it won't do it because it doesn't know it's the start of a string. The same with other words in there. If you search for the word file, for example, it won't find it. However, if you go ahead and insert either a dash or an underscore, it will now stop and recognize those individual words in the file. That way, it searches blazingly fast in getting the files that are associated with that particular term. Besides the files that you're going to deal with, you're going to create, sometimes you have devices that save them for you. Here's an example of an Android phone system and the picture files that it saved. Now, a lot of times you may not care about these. You just save them off somewhere and you'll go look at them later. But maybe you want to save particular ones to a personal directory where you store all your photos. For example, I save all mine in my picture directory, which I have divided into years. So I can just drop the photo into whatever year it happens. However, let's say you have an anniversary photo and you don't remember which year it was. How do you find it? Maybe you're asking yourself about that one restaurant that, you search for the name of the restaurant. You want to be able to search through all of these. Well, there's ways to name your files to make it very easy. So let's go back to the file names that the camera generated. Now, this is an Android in the United States. It may change on your location and the device. Now, as you can see, it's very easy. It's the year, month, and day, and the hours and the minutes, and even seconds to help you figure out what day it was taken and which order they were in. Having that information, we can apply some rules to renaming your files. So when we're renaming files, we just like to type, and sometimes you end up with a name like this, a little bit of a run-on name. First of all, to make it easier, we're going to change the keywords in here in the file name to uppercase so it's human readable. The absolute key to having Explorer find your files for you is to put either dashes or underscores in your file name so we can parse the name of the file correctly. Years ago, Adobe and other products used the underscore. I prefer the dash because you don't have to hit the shift key in order to produce the character. So once you have that, you just take the extra these and those and to, all those kind of words out. Just have relevant words. Instead of having to rely upon file names, it's good to insert numbers into your naming as well so you can tell which one came first. And even beyond that, you can add the date along with the numbering system so you can say what date they were taken and in what order. So here's an example with the directory with the word monitor in it, but you'll notice there's dashes now because I renamed them all. And I just type in the word monitor, no dashes, no asterisks, no nothing, and it finds all the terms inside of there very easily and very quickly. So there you have it, a nice little trick to name your files, make it easier for both you and the computer to understand. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video. And if you want some more, please subscribe to the Old Guy Geek and click on the bell to get notifications. You can also follow me on Facebook or Twitter. The links are in the description of the video.